Alright guys, well, we've got the final victim here for the BMX track today. It has been an absolute beautiful day out here today, but we brought with us the Kraton 4S. I just put new shocks on the front of this thing, or not new, well, I put new shocks all around, but I put heavier springs on the front. Frankly, I think they're way too stiff, but we're going to test it out, see how she is. If it's too bouncy, then we're going to go back to some different springs or the stock springs. But as you guys know, any of you guys have been around the channel for a little while have known this truck is always very hit and miss. You either have awesome days with it or absolutely terrible days. So hopefully today is going to be a good day. We're going to go have some fun out here in the BMX track, guys, so stay tuned, everybody. All right, guys, let's go give the Kraton 4S its first rip. Also, the tires that are on this thing, in case anybody's wondering, they are the D-Boots Backflip 4S tires. Really love the D-Boots tires. I have them on most of my 6S cars, but these are the 4S version, and they hook up quite well. Alright guys, well, we got it lined up. Give this thing its first rip, see how this thing handles out here. Hopefully she holds together. The slipper sounds good. So, see how she goes. The wind's been picking up out here quite a bit. Oh, almost cleared it. So far. I changed out the front springs on this thing because the stock ones that came with those ZD Racing shocks felt really soft, honestly. Like, they were way too soft for me, but oh, I could almost clear that. Just a tiny bit. Need an extra couple more mile an hour, and I think I could clear this thing with this thing. But yeah, I put the heavier springs on this thing just to kind of help stiffen this thing up and see how she takes it. The front does seem a tiny bit more springy, but don't know if that's going to be a bad thing just yet or not. See how she works out here. But let's go work our way around, go give this thing some good sends, and see how she holds up. And I forgot about this jump today, so we're going to send the Kraton 4S off it. See how she takes it. Wow, guys. Man, she flew really nice off of that thing. Nice and level. So far, I'm honestly not minding these springs on the shock. Now, I mean, these are a little bit heavier landings, but as far as for what I'm doing with them, honestly, I'm kind of liking them so far. I'm not getting that major bottoming out going on with it. They seem to be working pretty decent. Nice. Boy, she's flying great. Uh-oh. Well, just as I said that, as I've said, I've always had hit and miss days with the Kraton 4S. Something don't look quite right there, guys. Well, she's going to limp her way back home like this. Well, guys, that's a first. Never had this one happen before. If you guys can see that there, but it actually split the chassis, unfortunately, and ripped the front hinge pin brace out. And the front. That's kind of crazy. I've never had that happen to one before. Well, I guess this is going to be a short run to the Kraton 4S today again. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, this turned out to be a bad day once again for the Kraton 4S. Guys, I don't know what exactly the plague is with this problem, and I know Arma is supposed to be releasing a new version of this. It said sometime 2021, I do believe. Hopefully the new one holds together a little bit better. I have a ton of fun with this truck. It's fast, it's light, it handles great, but it's just not holding together. I had countless issues with the rear differential in this thing. Finally got that thing staying right and holding together, and then I started having slipper clutch left and right problems. Finally got that worked out, and now go and blow the whole front differential out of this thing. After taking a closer look at it, you can see it ripped off the entire bottom part of the bulkhead. You can see the whole differential in there. Not how it's supposed to look at all. So once again, I'll have to change this thing out, and this will be chassis number 3, I believe, for the Kraton 4S. I've broken 2 other ones in the past already, so once again, I get to do that. Really was hoping for a little longer runtime with this thing today, guys, so I apologize for the shorter video and for the short runtime. I don't know if this has anything to do with these new shock springs. I was kind of thinking about it, and it may have, honestly, because it's not soaking up, the suspension is not able to suck it up as much, so it may have been part of the contributing factor to that. I don't know, but I'm probably going to go back to the stock springs on it just in case that was it. But I guess that's going to do it for this video, guys. So until next time, y'all, be safe, be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.